in this crazy season to win 50, win a Central Division. Is that an accomplishment that's a high five?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, throughout a long season, if you're able to accomplish feats, no matter what's going on, you should always try to appreciate it, try to take time. I've been one, I'm kind of like, been a hypocrite of that because I'm always moving and trying to figure out how we can be better the next day or whatever the case be. So it's always hard for me to be like, okay, another division crown, even after everything that's going on with our team and our ball club this year. But it's a pretty cool thing.
Which adjustments do you need to make now to match the intensity of the playoffs?
We're not at the playoffs yet. We still got one more game on Wednesday. We'll close that out and then we start preparing.
At any point this season, did you have doubt that you could get to this point heading into the playoffs? And if you did, what got you through that period?
I'm not much of a doubt guy, but I just, you guys, listen, you've been with us all year, so, just the ins and outs, the revolving door of guys in and guys out, and either from, switching teams or either from injuries, our coaches being out, players been injured. We've had, 6 guys leave before the trade deadline, which is something you definitely don't want to be a part of if you don't have to, because you want to kind of build stuff. So it's just been a challenge, and but we're trying to figure out the best way we can. And tonight was the first time we had everybody healthy all year. Who else? Who was that? Hush. Yeah. See. So we still don't have her. Still waiting. So we just want to try to get better, man.
Does it matter, third seed, or just that you're playing well going into the playoffs?
We're in the postseason, and that's all we can ask for.
LeBron, talk to us about the sneakers. Did you have creative input in them?
Yeah, I did.
What are you loving right now in this team? What can this team achieve with a full roster and no injuries?
You can't ever talk about no injuries. I mean, our team, we've been injury plagued all year. But we're in the postseason this coming weekend, and after Wednesday we start to prepare and we see what happens.
LeBron, it's season 15, you're 33. You played in almost every game this year so far. Did you consciously try to retrieve that?
No, I just try to be available to my teammates every night that we have a game, and I've been available every night. So I try to keep my body and keep my mind fresh, and go out and just try to do what I can do to help our team win ball games. And it's been pretty good so far.
You have to make an actual decision on this.
What do you mean?
Way like just getting into the postseason healthy versus doing something you've never done before. All those.
I'm
kinds
healthy,
of things.
so I'm playing.
I know you love the pass. Is there such thing as being in a passing zone? Some of those passes we saw there in the third, especially.
Yeah, and just try to put it on time, on target to my guys, either at a layup or a 3 or on a break. They're cutting and moving. They do a great job of setting screens, and my job is to, be Tom Brady, be Peyton Manning, be Aaron Rodgers, be Drew Brees. That's my job, and all they got to do is catch and run, and and that's my job.
There was one you threw late in the game where you were kind of waving to like Green or JR in one corner, you threw it to the other corner to Clarkson. Did you actually see him the whole time, or was that?
I see the whole floor. But I definitely wanted some movement. We were starting getting low on the shot clock. It was like 9 on the shot clock, and it looked like they were starting to play like a little zone / matchup. But I seen Jordan the whole time.
LeBron, what's so special about playing in this building?
It's just the mecca of basketball. I mean, it's the mecca of anything. I mean, listen, performers come here, either musicians or comedians or opera singers and plays, and then you have athletes that's come through here for so many years. I'm just happy to be a part of the legacy.
One last.
What does it mean to you to be a leader, the leader of this team? What are the teachings you want to leave to every one of your teammates? What do you stand for?
What do I stand for? I'd be here for a long time if I told you what I stand for. Just being, consistent with my words, consistent with how I go out. I practice what I preach. Consistent for them no matter if it's going great or if it's not going so great. But it's two different things, being a leader and what I stand for too. That's a totally different question, but those guys know I'm there for them, no matter what. So it's good. I'm happy to be in a position.
Okay, thanks everybody.